say, do what you want.
Hi there and welcome to The Other Side. My name is Mike Miller. I created this show to bring on local musicians and artists and photographers and let them tell about their experiences, what motivates them to be creative. And today we have music guest Taylor Moseley. Thank you for being here today.
Thanks for having me.
And I have Whitney Yates. Thanks for being here. And so Taylor, I first began seeing you several years ago at Banter and places like that. I've seen you at the Art Six, and you're always quite an entertaining guy. You have creative songs, creative lyrics, and a good stage presence. And so you're going to play some songs for us here a little later. And what is the name of your current band?
The name of my current band is the Shelby Vinyl, and that's spelled with an I.
I, yeah.
Shelby, I, yeah.
Yeah. I saw you guys at Haley's. That was a pretty good show.
Oh, thanks.
That was really good.
We try to entertain.
How many times have y'all played there?
Twice.
Twice.
So far.
Yeah.
Definitely.
How long have you been playing music?
Just me, myself?
Yeah.
Actually, this coming January, I have a show that I'm lining up with Banter, and I'll be releasing my 10-year box set. It'll be the 10-year anniversary of my first recorded self-produced album.
That's great.
So about 10 years, maybe 11.
Yeah.
I've been playing.
Yeah, that's really good.
But 10 producing.
You play keyboards too some, don't you?
Yes, I love the piano.
Yeah.
It's emotional.
Yeah. It's some kind of little organ or something you bring sometimes to the shows?
Yeah, it's a Magnus chord organ. They were made in the 60s and the 70s for little kids. And, well, of course I love it because it's for little kids.
Do any of your family members play, or how did you really get started playing music?
Well, actually, I had to make all A's to get a guitar in middle school, and that was my parents' deal. And then I got all A's, and my mom was like, "I don't want you to play guitar. I want you to play the piano." So she bought me a keyboard.
Oh, really?
And then I took 2 months worth of keyboard lessons. And then one day I showed up and there was just a letter on my teacher's door that was like, "Sorry, got a gig on Broadway. Find another teacher."
Oh, really?
Yeah. And so I just gave up piano for a while, and then my freshman year I was having some grade problems, and I just made another deal, you know, hey, if I make all A's, will you give me a guitar? And made my A's and got my A's and then got the guitar and fell in love with it, just absolutely fell in love with it. In fact, I never made A's again after that.
Nice.
Too involved with music. And not wanting to study, not wanting to
exactly.
do academics,
Quite, yeah.
Yeah, music can be kind of like you just fall into it and get lost in it. Time just becomes timeless. I was listening to some of your songs last night on MySpace. I really like Real and Wives with Knives, and 21st Century Chivalry is a cool song. You have some really cool lyrics, and I like your playing on guitar for sure. Dirty Little Stains.
Will you talk about Dirty Little Stains?
Dirty Little Stains, it was written, it was on the EP, The Snow Came in February, and it was a live-ish recording of me in my room. I don't know if y'all remember last year, but it was like the freeze-in, you know, there were like 3 or 4 days that the snow came,
yeah.
like really like hard last year.
Oh yeah.
And so they didn't make me go to work. And so I was like, hey, I've got 3 days off. I'm going to record this. And then Dirty Little Stains was actually my favorite song on that EP because it was about getting rid of those dirty little stains that, you know, we all have. Yeah. But I definitely, you know, it was the lyrics were, "We all have dirty little stains that drive us insane," or something along those lines.
Yeah.
And
What do you think about sympathy?
sympathy. I have no sympathy. I'm a cold-hearted person, completely.
That's not true.
No, it's very true. Just kidding. I'm sympathy. I have a lot of sympathy, but then again, the Occupy movement, I'm not exactly your biggest supporter, but this is no
Why?
political
It
political show, I don't think.
That's okay, yeah.
But
What are y'all's opinions on that?
just there's different. You know, you gotta accept your reality. And I'm not gonna do this because this could totally ruin me. So I'm gonna keep my political views to myself. But there are some people
Boring.
that work really, really hard, and there are people out there that are working and they're still protesting that it's unfair. And I understand that this government, there are corrupt things, but I don't think we're gonna change it by sitting outside in tents, freezing our
Yeah,
tail ends off.
yeah, yeah.
I think there's other ways of going about getting your point across than just sitting there.
And you have the song "Holiday" about JFK. That
Yeah.
So politics are something that you motivate you to write songs sometimes, political situations.
Yeah, definitely. I'm not saying
There's
I'm
something
exactly
wrong about why did
happy.
John
I'm not exactly
JFK
like
get shot? You know,
you
he was a
know.
nice guy and did a lot for the country, and then
I mean, you don't see me in my American flag T-shirt
Yeah.
today. You know,
Yeah.
I'm not exactly like completely all about that, but I definitely respect a lot of the capitalist views, but I also see some of the socialist opinions.
yeah.
So I definitely believe that there is a greater good, and we should look out for one another. But there are some ideals of, well, we earn what we make.
What about seriousness and like taking yourself too seriously and not listening to our history of Indians? That doesn't even make sense. So,
Well, I definitely take myself too seriously most of the time.
sweet.
I've just come to a point in my life where I have to literally like turn on a movie, or now it's play a video game or do something, because at one point it was like I had to be creating, I had to be writing the next song, or I had to be painting the next picture,
Right.
just to the point and the stress level. And as of the Native Americans, I definitely would love to go out in the freaking reservation sometime and learn a lot from them. In fact, I did learn a lot. I met a man in an Indian reservation while I was hitchhiking last year during the summer. It wasn't last year, the year before that. And he taught us about how they sacrificed this tiny little pine tree every year, and he was the one that he was fighting for it. And he really loved that little baby tree.
Nature is important. We have to respect nature.
Yeah. And I think I don't know, for me personally, it's like I go in and out of it all the time. All the time. And I think when in nature, you remember the elements of who you are. And it's easy to get absorbed into distractions.
That's for sure.
America, we pray. Thanks.
And we appreciate y'all watching very much. We're going to take a break and bring Taylor back and let him play some songs for us. And thanks for watching, and tell other people about the show.
My name's Taylor Moseley. This song is called Missing from the Start. You were such a pretty little teenager. You were loved all around town. Then he came and broke your little heart, and you couldn't help but feel a little down. Played the fool, played that clown. Did he say he was in love? You were his guardian angel from above, but now you don't think that you'll ever fly again, 'cause your wings seem permanently broken. He was a goody-goody church boy, always remembered to say all of his prayers. Lord, it's getting kinda lonesome down here. I'm wondering if there's anyone out there that might actually care. I just wanna be in love. Send me a guardian angel from above that could show me how to spread my wings, take to the sky. I'm ready to jump out that nest and at least try. Then they met at the ice cream social. Here it comes, the very best part. Since that day, that boy, he's been boastful. Found a piece of his broken little heart that was missing from the start. It was missing from the start. Missing from the start. Okay, and the next song is a song called Thicker. And I wrote this song after I'd kind of cleaned up my life a little bit and had figured out a lot of things about life, but still everything was really vague and unclear. And so I didn't really know what was to come in the future, but I wrote this song, and it's called Thicker. Rock and roll and drugs will kill ya. Freak dancing's the devil himself, and it's so hard to keep that bottle on the shelf. That two-faced, fake, friendly serial killer. And I'm still waiting to find my angel in a world filled with scarlet letters and Lord, could you tell me, does it get any better? It's getting cold out here and I might need a thicker sweater. I might need a thicker sweater. American ice fried on the TV, wishing my life was made into a movie, and all my songs went top 40, and everyone could see and fall in love with me, but I'm still waiting to find my angel in a world filled with scarlet letters, and Lord, could you tell me, does it get any better? It's getting cold out here and thicker sweater. Oh, I might need a thicker sweater. The song is called Holiday, and it was just kind of written as a concept of, man, everybody hits those days when they just want to take a break. And it's kind of a political song, I guess you'd say. I'd been watching a lot of documentaries about JFK and stuff, and I just remember this one part where a hippie lady came on the screen and was just like, "It was the CIA that killed JFK," and I just laughed so hard, and then I just needed a holiday, and then you'll see how I incorporate the wise hippie woman's statement. I was looking for a bottle or a woman, maybe the two. I was searching to find the American dream. I thought with it came happiness too. Isn't that what we the people do? I need a holiday, like the day the CIA shot JFK. And no one had anything to say. America, we prayed. Now you're looking for all those faces of the people that you loved and you know, but life erases and then replaces. Tell me, where did all them good old boys go? I was wondering, I'd like to know. I need a holiday, like the day the CIA shot JFK, and no one had anything to say. No one had anything to say. No, not anyone had anything to say. No, not anyone had anything to say. America, we prayed. So this next song doesn't really have a title yet. I wrote it last night in the thoughts that I was doing a radio interview today. And, well, I'm on TV now. It's not a bad surprise, but it just took me a little off guard. We rode that horsey right down into the valley. And he didn't beg for water, no, not once. It was a hot year in the canyon. But not too much that we could not hear the sound of our hearts beating. I let you take control, 'cause I didn't need the reins no more. And you turned us right around and tried to find a brighter shore. 'Cause I like to keep it simple, but you're always wanting to get a little more. And that horsey, he ran till his legs were sore. His legs were sore. Your eyes are satellites that we confuse as shooting stars. In the late summer's night, and you're still trying to find a shoulder you might cry. And it'd be fine if you picked mine. Yes, it'd be fine if you picked mine. So, this next song is a pretty special song to me. I kind of sums me up in a way, like, down a path, that's long and hard in life. No matter what your path is, you're going to have some letdown and some heartbreak. And this was kind of just accepting those times and just trying to utilize those experiences to, create even greater art. So this is probably my favorite song I've written so far in my life. Hopefully it won't be the last favorite song. But it's called Stitches. And I also like to give a shout out to my bandmates that play this song with me. We're called the Shelby Vinyl. Trenton Reeves and Kyle Ryan and Jake Dill. Pretty girls leave stitches in your heart. The closer the flame, the deeper the scar. And you're not sure that you are ready to fall. You'll fly a while, but then you'll come to a crawl. Yeah, you'll say, then she'll leave like the rest. I'll try my hardest, yeah, oh, I'll do my best. Say la vie, say la vie, put this cold heart to rest. You can feel it drifting in the air. Eye contact, you catch her in a stare. You were warm, but now you're cold as ice. You swear next time, yeah, you will. You'll think twice, yeah, you'll say. Then she'll leave like the rest. I'll try my hardest, yeah, oh, I'll do my best. Say la vie, say la vie, put this cold heart to rest.
Follow your dreams, and they say, do what you want, and money will come. Lots of